The depression vicious cycle. No one wakes up one morning and finds that they are suddenly depressed. That the previous day they were absolutely fine, happy and positive and living life to the full. So this young woman went to sleep happy and well and will wake up that way as well. You don't fall asleep soundly but then the next morning wake up depressed. It never works like this. Depressions don't fall out of a clear blue sky. No, depressions creep up on you. You can only understand depression by understanding how it arose. There is a depression story to be understood. And with depression there is a great unraveling. And as you look back, you can see when it started to go wrong. And it just got worse and worse, and there was nothing you could do about it, however hard you tried. And by God, you were trying. And the fact that there seemed to be nothing you could do about it, however hard you try, then became the main driver of even more depression and exhaustion and hopelessness. And so, here is my depression vicious cycle, to explain what is going on as best I can. And of course, it is based on the human givens. I want you to start on the top left-hand side. Life not working. That is always the starting point of all depressions. Now, why is it not working is a much bigger question, of course, and I will be returning to that in another video. But in summary, it is a combination of circumstances, health, bereavement, employment, loneliness and poverty, combined with your own particular characteristics and habits and emotional resources. How optimistic you are, how much success and triumph can you point to, and how have you dealt with the crises and problems in your life, and so on. But to repeat, your life is not working in some important respect. Work is going badly, relationships are breaking down, you feel insecure and vulnerable, and so you begin to worry about it. And then, as you begin to worry about it, you find you cannot deal with the problems, and your life continues not to work. And so panic and dread and over-rumination begin to take hold, and inevitably you will revert to serious black and white thinking. You will be seeing the world in black and white, rather than colour and variation and opportunity. I think these two images of the rose and the scene of water reframed by the tree are powerful images that reveal exactly the limitation and closing down from black and white thinking. And then, as life becomes harder and harder, dreaming and sleep begin to unravel. This is the core of it, and is the great contribution of human givens, and has been the subject of an earlier audio and video. And this is the expectations fulfillment theory of dreaming of Joe Griffin, which spells it out beautifully. Dreams are the metaphorical translations of waking expectations. Expectations which cause emotional arousal that is not acted upon during the day are the basis of dreams during that night. And dreaming then deactivates that emotional arousal by completing the expectation pattern metaphorically, freeing the brain to respond afresh to each new day. And so if you are worrying incessantly and getting nowhere, then you will be dreaming loads as you desperately try and clear away all of that uncompleted arousal. And of course it fails, and you just exhaust yourself. Overdreaming and worrying feeds exhaustion and is the horrendous unraveling of depression. And you can see in the center of my vicious circle diagram how the virtuous cycle of recovery can begin by worrying less and life returning to balance and getting needs met, being in control and dreaming normalizing. And in a later upload soon, I will explain in more detail just how the virtuous circle can lead to recovery. So if you enjoyed this, then do subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you soon.